The legend of Fenrir, the cause of Ragnarok. During the Battle of Ragnarok, the giant wolf Fenrir rampaged to kill. With all its power, it devoured Loki's father and also his grandfather. One of the trio of strange children of Loki and the giantess Angerboda, the wolf Fenrir is said to be the most dangerous enemy of the gods. It is not only strong, bloodthirsty, and scary, but also dangerous, threatening the life of Odin, the father of the supreme gods. Fenrir is a wolf with a giant physique and terrifying speed that has helped him travel throughout the 9 worlds, wreaking havoc wherever he wants. After being captured, the gods conspired to have Fenrir chained. Whatever the plan is, you have to decant it and tell the story later. Even though he was chained, in Ragnarok, Fenrir still managed to escape. It rushed down to Midgard, opening its wide mouth. Its mouth opened wide from heaven to earth, so that no one could escape. Ultimately, Fenrir was killed by Vidar after devouring Odin. According to official mythology, Angerboda is a female giant with a rough and ugly appearance. But in reality she is a beautiful girl of human blood. She is the daughter of a strange and tenacious tribe of brave warriors. That tribe uses the wolf as a symbol, so it is often called the wolf tribe. The warriors of the wolf tribe were proud warriors, never bowing their heads, so they had a falling out with Odin, the father of the gods. Odin hates the wolf warriors because no matter what method he uses, from bribery, threats, magic, power, he cannot subdue them, even if he is a member of the wolf clan. They kept their pride intact. They fought to the end to protect their freedom and refused to surrender to their great father Odin. Even so, I can't do anything more. Because the wolf tribe has a secret weapon. They possess ancient magic called the 14th rune. Odin had to use a spear to hang himself on the top of the world tree Yggdrasil for 9 days and 9 nights to learn the 13 magical runes, the 13 letters that govern the world. The 14th rune is the only one Odin cannot learn. It is the symbol of courage and love. Thanks to this character, the wolf clan was able to survive, overcoming thousands of Odin's plots and traps. After many failures, Odin sent his son, the god of cunning, to steal the 14th rune of the wolf tribe. Obeying his father's orders, Loki turned into a warrior and infiltrated the ranks of the wolf clan. Here, he met Angerboda. At first, Loki only intended to take advantage of Angerboda to carry out his plot. With sweet words and his inherent talent for deception, Loki quickly fascinated Angerboda. She loved him with all her heart and soul. Being with Angerboda for a long time, Loki suddenly felt a strange change. She is so beautiful, so innocent, so innocent. And most of all, she loved him so much. His originally cold and deceitful heart suddenly throbbed and burned. At first, it was just pity. He pitied Angerboda's gullibility. But after that, that vague feeling grew more and more. One day, Loki realized he truly loved Angerboda. But like many other people who love power, love is not strong enough to extinguish the dark ambitions deep in the soul. Loki still silently carried out his plan. Then one day, taking advantage of Angerboda's naivety and the tribe's trust, Loki stole the 14th rune and brought it to Odin. The revenge that Odin had on the wolf tribe was horrifying. On a full moon night, Odin ordered Thor to continuously rain down on the wolf tribe. At the same time, he released all kinds of monsters from the black hole of hell, ordering them to hunt down and kill the wolf tribe's warriors until the last person. Together, the souls of wolf warriors who died in battle were thrown into hell forever. No one dares to cry for them. No one dares to mention them. Only the wolves dare to howl in memory of them every full moon. The children of the wolf clan fight very tenaciously and bravely. But being overwhelmed in force and power, they gradually sacrificed themselves until only Angerboda remained. Angerboda turns anger, hatred, despair, and suffering into the strength to survive, to run away, and above all, to take revenge. Revenge on Odin, revenge on the gods, and above all, revenge on the father of the child she was carrying in her womb. Revenge on Loki. Angerboda hid at the end of the world, silently raising her and Loki's child. She named him Fenrisulfur. She taught him courage, will, the desire for freedom, and hatred of the gods, especially Odin and Loki. Fenrir grew up to become a handsome warrior. Armed with the power of the wolf clan, the same divine blood, and in his heart the ultimate hatred passed down from his mother, he determined to set out to find Wolf's Fang Wolflustus, the clan's legendary sword. Wolf, the sword containing the will of the wolf tribe since the tribe's formation. Fate made Fenrir meet Vagros, a beautiful Valkyrie who specializes in collecting warrior souls for Odin. And they fell in love. An intense, passionate love between two very different hearts. Together, the two of them searched for that legendary treasure. Their journey encountered countless difficulties and hardships. They faced ancient monsters, fought demons, and fought to erase their differences. The love between them becomes deeper and deeper. It becomes an eternal love. Their love at one time conquered even hatred. The two plan to flee to the end of the world, live a peaceful life, away from hatred, away from Odin. Before they could escape, Odin knew about it. The crow, flying around the world, brought the news to Odin. Angry, Odin determined to eradicate the grass. He ordered all the others, the Einherjar warriors, and the monsters to chase the two. At the same time, he personally went to the end of the world and killed Angerboda. Odin's actions made Fenrir's hatred even more boiling. With Vagros' help, Fenrir quickly found the Wolf Fang sword, but his strength was still not enough to confront Odin. To help his lover, Vagros stole the 14th rune for Fenrir. Unfortunately, she was discovered by Odin. Odin stabbed Vagros in the chest with his spear. But before he died, Vagros was able to throw the 14th rune out of Valhalla, down to earth, along with his fierce love. She used blood and tears to cover the other rune, making all of Odin's search efforts ineffective. After that, Odin sent Loki down to Earth to search for the 14th rune, and at the same time search for and eliminate Fenrir. Loki quickly found Fenrir, but he could not bear to take action. In the person of Fenrir, there is a glimpse of Angerboda. Loki's conscience and love, which were deep in ambition, suddenly appeared. Loki spared Fenrir. He used a magic bow, tied Fenrir to a large rock in a deep cave, then used the Wolf Fang sword to seal Fenrir, to ensure that Fenrir could not seek Odin for revenge. After that, he returned and told Odin that Fenrir was dead, and the 14th rune was lost forever. The news of her lover's murder combined with her mother's hatred made Fenrir increasingly dark. In the deep darkness of the cave, Fenrir gradually transformed. He gradually transformed into a terrifying creature of hatred and despair, a giant monster, with the appearance of a wolf. Its roar makes all living things shiver. Every full moon night, the monster stops growling. It howled again. A howl of plaintiveness, sorrow, sadness and despair. As for the 14th rune, by chance, an ordinary shepherd boy picked it up. That powerful rune now takes the shape of a stone with a normal pattern. The boy liked the stone so much that he put it on a string and wore it around his neck. Once, when passing by the cave to bring in the full moon, he suddenly heard Fenrir's terrifying howl. Although very scared, due to his curious nature, the boy entered the cave. It had been a long time since Fenrir had seen a human. It was attentive and eager to talk to the boy. The two became friends, a pair of strange and unprecedented friends. With the boy as his friend, Fenrir gradually regained hope. Every day, it chews the bow a little, a little. Day after day, month after month. Every day the boy visited it and talked to it. The boy kept growing up, then grew old, becoming an old man, but still regularly visited Fenrir. The day the old man died was also the day Fenrir bit off the magical bow and broke the seal. It rushed out of the cave and ran to find its friend. Coming to his friend's grave, Fenrir howled in pain. The last of Fenrir's people are gone. The wolf's howl and tears awakened the 14th rune. It shimmered. Fenrir didn't miss the opportunity, swallowing it right into his stomach. Inside Fenrir, love has turned to hatred, despair, hatred. Into terrifying darkness. Fenrir became 1,000 times bigger and stronger than before. Inside it was empty, dark, filled with nothing but hatred. It goes looking for Odin to get revenge. At this point, all stories tell the same thing. In the final battle, Fenrir devoured Odin. Then Fenrir was killed by Vidar. Truth became legend, legend became myth. No one remembers the people of Fenrir, no one remembers the wolf tribe. No one remembers the root cause of Ragnarok, except the wolves. Under the moonlight, wolves told each other stories from ancient times, stories of plots, tricks, love, and hatred. They sing about a forgotten story. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.